今ここに目覚めた真空の影をたたえよう契約は交わされ喜び狂気蝕むそう君の手で全てを変えれ
Hello there everybody, SkydivingQuagga aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Irae Amantes Amentes, but I think I'm just going to stick with calling it just Irae. So, in the last episode, we had ourselves quite the monologue between Mercurius and Blondie. I don't know what it was, but just, I was so absorbed in just listening to these two, well, gods talking. It was just impossible for me to come up with anything, intriguing to say. They were just, I got drawn in by their spell. Also, apparently we just completed the first chapter. So now we are on chapter 2 of sorts. And besides an unnecessary fan service moment, I kind of got a little bit confused, and there was one comment that I wanted to kind of talk about, specifically from the user GAce. First of all, a very important note. As the ending of Chapter 1 noted, you've unlocked something called an Other Story. Other stories are like side stories of content that are exclusive to this version of Irae, and are actually all pretty important in some way. But it's recommended you do not read each one until a certain point in the game. With Werewolf, it is recommended you read that after finishing the game's first route, but before starting the second route. Okay, first off, thank you very much for pointing that out. I'll try to remember that. You're mixing up a bunch of things for now, but don't worry. The game is intentionally pretty vague in the early parts. Oh, thank God. You're not supposed to understand much of what the LDO says for the most part. All will be made clear in time. Once you've cleared the game and rewatched these scenes, they make perfect sense. But for now, don't worry if you're confused in the face of all this vague information overload. Oh my God, thank you. This honestly this kind of lifts some weight off my shoulders. Also, don't worry about stuff like the roof scene. I think that's actually the only time this version of the game has that kind of fan service. The 18+ version is a different story, of course, but you won't see any of that. Oh, thank God! That's the kind of stuff that I hate the most. So first off, thank you very much for that very well-informative comment, GAce. Thank you. Now then, let us continue. After school, Kasumi did practice swings until she was drenched with sweat. No mean feat, given the temperature. As she left, she made sure to give her thanks to the dojo as usual. I couldn't help but be impressed that she could keep this routine up day after day. Well, I mean, it just goes to show that she's kind of durable. Huh. Shrugging, I handed her a chilled canned coffee. Oh, damn, that sounds good right now. Just so you know, I wasn't trying to harass her or anything. Kasumi was absolutely incapable of consuming anything hot, even during the winter months. Wait, seriously? I was just having hot tea myself. Oh, no doubt.
レン、そんなに真面目だっけ？煩わしいのが嫌いなだけ。それに先輩も言ってたろ？生徒から犠牲者が出たら責任問題になるってな。お前と一緒に朝のニュースとか出たくないし、そのせいで学園長の一家が路頭に迷うのもなんか嫌だし。稽古もいいけど、これからは状況をわきまえてほどほどにしとけよな。それは、そんなこと言われなくても分かってるけど。ただ、体動かしてた方が楽なのよ。嫌なこと考えなくて済むっていうか。
I can kind of understand that. I did understand that line of thinking. I was here watching her for much the same reason. I was fine with the idea of doing something to take her mind off of things. It would just be an issue if that resulted in putting her in a dangerous situation. Of course, the idea of me trying to lecture Kasumi was a bit ridiculous.
とりあえず、さっきも言ったが、ほどほどにな。
I ended up simply repeating what Himuro had said earlier.
帰ろうぜ。
The sun still hadn't set. It didn't qualify as nighttime just yet. I wasn't aware of any statistics saying that murderers only strike whenever it was dark out, but I felt a vague sense of ease just from knowing that the sun was still up. I know it's kind of weird that way, isn't it? Was it just because I was one of those complacent Japanese who had grown accustomed to a world without violence? Or did I have some reason to feel this way? It was probably the latter. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I felt confident that there would be no murders as long as I wasn't dreaming. I found myself thinking that maybe I should just try not sleeping and see what happened. Here I was acting all unstable again. My thoughts kept heading in ridiculous directions. Kasumi was walking alongside me. We were ostensibly having some sort of conversation, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me what we were actually saying. I just wasn't there. If Kasumi did end up getting killed, how would I react? Would I cry? Would I get angry? Would I seek revenge? Would I be able to accept her loss in the first place? We were talking about someone I had known since childhood, someone so close that we were more like siblings than anything. Would I be able to just write her off and move on with my life? I forced myself to stop heading down that line of thought. There was no point in worrying about Kasumi dying. Not even a serial killer would be able to take her out so easily. Right as I was thinking that, dead!
なんだあれ
Diagonally across from us, on the sidewalk on the opposite side of the crosswalk was a rather strange sight indeed.
路上パフォーマンスじゃないよね。
Kasumi had noticed it too. A man, probably a foreigner, was making a bit of a scene. His uncomfortably long blonde hair stuck out like a sore thumb even from this distance. He was attempting to ask something from every single person coming down the street, but none of them would give as much him the time of the day. And instead of taking the hint, he just kept trying to engage them. It was painful to watch.
キャーやだ寄らないでよ変態バッチン
Is that the priest?
あー待ってくださいお嬢さんお願いですから私の話をってズッガーン
気安く触らないでよこの強姦魔やだなんでまたついてくるの気持ち悪い助けていや
ドガンズガバキバキガッシャーン
What the hell?
ーみたいな感じ
Probably.
多分
Basically, we were able to envision the sort of response he was getting just by watching from a distance. And there he went again.
うわ今のあれ絶対痛いようわ大丈夫かなあの人ゴミ箱に頭から突っ込んでるけど
Is he okay?
タフなやつだな
It seemed everyone had had enough of this spectacle. The surrounding onlookers started to leave. Soon enough, the foreigner was left standing there all by his lonesome self. Combined with the fact that the guy was built like a twig, it seemed like a gust of wind was going to blow him away any second. The whole situation made me want to feel sorry for the guy, but his treatment was understandable. He picked the wrong time to try to get people's attention. Everyone was on edge from the serial murders. No way were they going to be willing to sit there and chat with a suspicious-looking foreigner on the side of the road. Honestly, it was surprising that no one had called the police on him. Who knows what he wanted to accomplish, but it clearly wasn't happening. His best option was to get out of here before the cops did show up.
あらヘイミスター
Hold your goddamn horses!
カモンじゃあ失礼ねえ英語で敬語っていうか丁寧語ってどうするの
I don't know, it depends. You might come across a social not going there. Not going there.
かよてかお前何やってんだよ
何ってあの人かわいそうじゃないそれにこのままじゃ日本人が嫌われちゃうよ
No?
またそれかよ
Why was she so worried about our pride as a people or whatever? Last I checked, Kasumi hadn't been appointed the sole ambassador of the Japanese nation. Well, technically she does have the ahogi, she does have the protagonist power.
Hey! Come here!
Close enough.
あ
Whatever. I was done trying to babysit her. You must have heard Kasumi's love call because the foreigner straightened up and began looking around the area. Our eyes met.
おい大丈夫かあの外国人
He started staggering our way, his feet unsteady but his path certain. He must have failed to take notice of the crosswalk and traffic lights as he cut right across the street. Drivers were honking and cursing at him the entire way. This guy didn't seem to be the sharpest tool in the shed. He was looking kind of dumb with a finger in his thumb in the shape of an L on his forehead. I was prepared to grab Kasumi's arm and run if things got sketchy. The blonde foreigner had finally made his way over to us. Oh! It totally is. Hello there, priest. The guy was huge. At least 190 centimeters if I had to guess. But like I said, he was as scrawny as a twig. So despite him towering over me, he didn't give off an intimidating presence or anything.
Nice to meet you. Do you have the trouble? In that case, shall we service?
Okay, you tried.
で、よかったっけ?
大体は
Close enough. Kasumi tried to communicate with shaky English. Unfortunately for her, her efforts were likely wasted.
もしかして氷室先輩とこのお客さん？
え？
神父だろ？
He was wearing a cassock and a rosary. You didn't get much more priest-like than that. If this was the guy Himuro had mentioned during lunch break, then...
日本語わかる？
ええ、そちらのお嬢さんのお心遣いが嬉しくて言い出しそびれてしまいましたが。
Ah, Trifa.
申し訳ありません。私はむしろ英語の方が苦手なんです。いえ、わからないというわけではないんですがね。
My theory was correct. The priest responded in fluent Japanese, prompting Kasumi's eyes to widen.
そうなんですか? やだ、私ったらバカみたい。
It's fine, you tried.
いえいえ、あなたの優しさには感謝していますよ。相変わらずこの国の方々はお優しい。
He smiled the sort of smile you'd see in a priest's textbook. Kasumi's face went beet red, though I couldn't see what she had to be embarrassed about.
いえ、そんな。でも、大丈夫ですか？なんか殴られたりしてましたけど。
ああ、あれは私が悪いのですよ。どうも宗教の勧誘と間違えられたらしい。こちらの配慮が足りなかった。
Well, to be fair, if I was gonna be judging solely on looks, you kinda do have that look about you. Sorry.
いやでも、殴られた方が悪いっていうのは。
大丈夫です。私、ああいうのは慣れてますから。
慣れてるね。
Oh, you have no idea. I deal with a lot of supernatural beings. What? I almost asked him if he was some sort of masochist, but I decided not to in front of Kasumi. Besides, you had to be a masochist on some level to end up as a religious practitioner. The novel said it, not me.
で、神父さん、お名前は？このお優しいお嬢さんが綾瀬かすみで、俺は藤井蓮。氷室先輩の、つまり後輩なんだけど。
ああ、そうでしたね。申し訳ありません。どうにもトリファー、バレリア・トリファーと言います。ご推察の通り神父なのですが。
Valeria Trifa. Got it.
道がわからなくて迷ったと。
お恥ずかしい話ですが、その通りです。どうも私の土地勘などすでになくなっていたようでして。
Father Tarifa scratched his cheek with a defeated smile. Judging from our conversation so far, this was the sort of guy who wouldn't harm a fly. Kasumi seemed to share my impression.
土地勘って、前にもこの町に来たことがあるんですか？神父様。
ええ、随分と昔ですが、あの頃とはだいぶ様変わりしていて驚きましたよ。漠然とした記憶だけじゃ役に立たなかったようですね。
そりゃここはそういう町だし。
I didn't know how long ago he meant, but assuming 10 years, it was only natural that he was surprised. That was right about when Sudahara's development picked up. And it was only natural that the current situation would progress as it did.
だったら、私たちが教会までお連れしますよ。ね。
あ
あ。ね。
I knew all too well that nothing could stop Kasumi once her engine got fired up.
オーケー、了解。
おお、それは本当ですか？
Sure. I mean, as long as I'll be put on the good side, so you're cohorts don't kill me?
もちろんですよ。
ああ、なんという慈悲、なんという愛。この巡り合わせこそ主のお導きに違いない。お嬢さん、もしあなたは天使様では？
ないない、それ絶対ない。
Father Tarifa was beside himself with gratitude, but, yeah, if Kasumi was an angel, then I was the supreme god of the multiverse.
いや、もう冗談抜きで泣きそうだったとこなんですよ。私の同僚にも女性はいますが、みんなとても怖い人たちばかりでしてね。やっぱり女性は優しいのが一番です。
I feel sorry for you, dude.
いや、それほどでも。
ないなら照れるなよ、気色悪い。
うるさいわね、さっきから。何か文句があるとでも。でふふん、なるほどなるほど。あんたもしかして焼いてるでしょ。
I didn't say that. Come again.
うんうん、わかるよ、その気持ち。でもね、いつも何考えてるかわからない男より、こうストレートに気持ちを伝えてくれる人の方が嬉しいっていうか、安らぐっていうか、信用できるっていうのかな。とにかく男の嫉妬はみっともないからやめようね。でもたまにだったらそれも結構嬉しいぞ。
Stop teasing me! What was she getting so happy about? Well, whatever.
神父さん、教会に行くんだろ。連れてってやるから早く行こう。
はあ、ですがそちらはよろしいんでしょうか。
Next to me, Kasumi, smiling from ear to ear, persisted with her nonsense. As I couldn't even understand 10% of what she was saying, I concluded it to have been some sort of alien language.
たまに電波受信する病気なんだよ。放置してればすぐ治るから気にしないでさっさと行こ
う。Oh yeah, especially with the antenna hair.
いや、しかし女性を置き去りにするというのもですね。
大丈夫、こいついろんな意味で女じゃないから。
You know she's right there.
だからね、私思うに、やきもち焼かないやつは可愛くないっていうか、張り合いがないっていうか、つまんないのね。だからってわざと焼かせようとかそういうことはしないけど、なんて言ったらいいのかな。つまり
Yeah, I was right to dub her a complete idiot all those years ago. As such, I figured there'd be no objection to just leaving her here. Either way, after all that, we ended up heading towards the church. Incidentally, Kasumi was so pissed at being left behind that she shot a nigh unbearable torrent of complaints at me, but the conversation was annoying, so its details hardly mattered. More importantly, while Father Tarifa did seem a bit too laid back, the meek atmosphere exuding from his whole being truly was befitting of a priest. He was the kind of person you couldn't help but want to tease, but also the type that women and children were easily fond of. Although he seemed irresolute to guys like me, it was probably not enough to come off as unpleasant. With his well-ordained, but not excessively gaudy appearance, meek tone, and somewhat unreliable impression, the image was perfect. Had it not been for the recent serial killings, he would have been treated much better. I wouldn't say we were close or anything, but I could sense a kind of natural virtue from him. In other words, to be frank, I had a decent enough impression of the man, despite having just met him. It was rare for me to say that so bluntly. Considering how even I was feeling that way, Kasumi seemed to have taken a liking to him as well, naturally. It then hit me that the depression we were feeling up until we met the priest had long since dispersed. He managed to get rid of the pressure in my heart without any confessions or sermons, so he must have been quite the clergyman. While I busied myself with such thoughts, occasionally stealing a glance or two at the priest, we ended up arriving at our destination.
ここでいいんでしょ。
We're literally right in front of it. This was the only church in town. I didn't really know its official name, but Himuro lived here.
レアさんいるかな。
そりゃいるだろう。お客が来るから早く帰るとか言ってたし。神父さんは先輩の身内なんだろ。
身内というほどでもないですが、少なくとも私は彼女テレジアのことをよく知っていますよ。かれこれ10年ぶりくらいになりますかね。
テレジア？
何それ？
Hearing that unfamiliar name prompted both me and Kasumi to tilt our heads in confusion.
ああ、失礼。今のは彼女の洗礼名です。
Ah, derived from Mother Teresa?
テレジア。彼女の誕生は私を含めた大勢にとって希望そのものでしたから、その感謝を込めてお送りした名前なんです。
ってことは、神父様がレアさんの名付け親？
そうなりますかね。彼女にとっては迷惑千万だったかもしれませんが。
Oh.
そんなことないと思いますけど。でもだったら今の名前は？
そうですね。便宜上日本語向きに変えたものです。
そっか。ね、なんかいいこと聞いちゃったね。
Yeah, it was actually quite an interesting piece of information.
どうしたの？
いや、
Something felt a bit off. Looking at the priest, he seemed to be in his early 30s at most. Could he have really become Himuro's godfather? He had to be no more than a child at the time.
しかし、こうしてここに来ると思い出してしまいますね。私とリザ、ここのシスターですが、一緒になってテレジアの世話をしたものです。なかなか彼女はおてんばでしてね。まだ立ち上がれもしないうちからちょっと目を離すとすぐどこかへ行ってしまうような女の子でした。私たちが必死になって探してみれば、マリア様の下で気持ちよさそうに寝ていたりとか。
そうなんですか。なんか想像できないですね。
I think I accidentally... I thought he was done talking. I messed up there.
おう、だったら今のテレジアは立派な女性になったんでしょうね。そのあたりどうなんですか、藤井さん。
Kasumi and the priest continued talking cheerfully, not paying the slightest amount of attention to my puzzled look.
まさかグレて悪い子になっちゃったりしたってことは。
Well, to be fair, she has mastered the black magic of infinite sandwiches.
いえ、そんなことはないですから。
I'm not sure if that's blasphemous in church.
ちょっとあんた、神父様を不安にさせちゃダメじゃない。
I didn't even say anything! I got scolded. Well, he did look like a worrywart. In that sense, maybe he was older than he looked. Foreigners' ages were hard to tell from a glance anyway.
ちょっと変わってるっちゃ変わってるけど、いい人ですよ。面白いし。あれで結構コアなファンとかついてるみたいで。
そうなの？
そうだよ。
I sincerely hoped Kasumi realized that acting surprised only made it sound like a lie.
一応人気者の部類には入るんじゃないかと。だから心配しなくても大丈夫。いや、むしろ心配するだけ無駄みたいな。
そうですか。それを聞いて安心しました。恥ずかしながら彼女には親にも似た感情を持っているものでしてね。きっと将来は美人さんになるだろうと信じて疑いませんでしたが、いや、そうですかそうですか。テレジアはやっぱり人気者になりましたか。
まあ有名なのは確かだけど。
Famous. Yeah. As the quarter German, three-quarter Japanese girl with a few screws loose who lived in a church. Though, even the most moderate of people would have agreed that she qualified as a beauty. She could probably receive the title of the true Miss Suki Nasawa on that aspect alone.
なあ、表ミス。
はい。
According to the results of the popularity contest carried out each year by the boys of the school, this girl was the public Miss Suki Nasawa, while Himuro was the secret one. Personally, I thought they all needed glasses, but none of that really mattered now.
とにかくここまで来たんだし、話し込んでないでさっさと中に入ろうぜ。愛しのテレジアに早く会いたいだろ、神父さんも。
それはもう当然です。まだ幼かった彼女を残してここを去るとき、身も世もなく泣かれましてね。私も一緒になって泣いたんですが、結局リザから叩き出されてしまいましたよ。
Well,
あなたの目はなんだか危ないとか、そんな失礼極まる理由でです。
well, To be fair, you are pulling a Gin Ichimaru on me. You haven't opened your eyes once.
まったくあの方は私を何だと思ってやがるんでしょうかね。よりによって10年以上もメキシコの辺境に飛ばされるとはさすがに予想しませんでしたよ。
Wait, you got sent to Mexico?
しかしですね、こうして帰ってきた以上はもう彼女の好きにはさせません。
テレジアをお風呂に入れてあげましょうとか、どうせそんなことを考えていらっしゃるんでしょあなたは。
もちろんですって。
Ew! A female voice interrupted Father Trifa out of nowhere, prompting the priest to completely freeze up.
おかえりなさい、神父バレリア。相変わらず愉快なお話を熱動するのがお好きですね。なかなか楽しませていただきましたよ。
Hello.
いや
He finally opened his eyes. No wonder they are menacing. They're completely white.
あら、どうなされたんですか、神父様。お顔の色が優れませんね。よければお薬を差し上げますけど。
結構です。いや本当にそれでつかぬことを伺いますが、一体どのあたりから私の話を。
そうですね、結局リザから叩き出されてしまいましたのあたりでしょうか。
Dude, this is your chance to run.
まったく人聞きの悪いことを言わないでくださいませんか。私はただレアの身の安全を憂慮しただけなんですけど。
Sister Lisa approached the pale, shrinking Father Trifa with a wide grin. It definitely looked like she was enjoying this.
ねえ、あのシスターってあんな感じの人だったっけ。
多分こっちの方が素なんだろう。
Imuro said she was resting, but Sister Lisa came off lively, if anything. And her F cups were more than I could ever have imagined. I really don't care.
ですから残念ながら神父様、レアとお風呂は諦めてくださいましね。あなたもおっしゃっていたように彼女はもう淑女なので。それにそもそも
私別に泣いたりしてない。泣いたのは私にお風呂を断られたそっちの方だけ。
Oh, hey, Imuro.
そんなことはないでしょう、テレジア。
ちょっと待って。
You're a grown-ass man.
つまりこの人が追い出されたのは、それまで一緒に風呂入ってた先輩に断られたのが原因だと。
なるほど、よく聞くタイプの話だね。
女の子は大人になるのが早いんですよ、神父バレリア。
Why the hell is this such a common thing?
ということだから、いつまでも恥ずかしいことをやってないで早く中に入りなさい。藤井君と綾瀬さんも一緒にどう？私たちもいいんですか？
もちろん、手のかかる人のおもりで大変だったでしょ。夕食の用意もできてるわよ。
I wouldn't want to impose.
どうする？レイ。
別に断る理由もないけど。
あなた方は揃いも揃ってなぜ男の純情を分かってくださらないのですか。
Jesus, dude.
藤井さん、あなたなら私の気持ちを理解していただけますよね。以前はお嫁さんになるとまで言ってくれた愛娘から手のひら返したように冷たくされるこの切なさが。
いや、別に俺娘と風呂入りたいとか思わないし。
I certainly hope never. Besides, it wasn't even like I had a daughter to begin with. Or a wife.
おお、なんたる無知、なんたる罪。神よ、この哀れな少年を許したまえ。
It's fucking weird!
彼は
Sorry.
遠慮しないで、ぶっ飛ばしていいから。
Sure, why not?
右の方を打たれたら左の方を差し出すのが好きな人よ。
That wasn't really it. More like... Had it not been for the recent serial killings, he would have been treated much better. I wouldn't say we were close or anything, but I could sense a kind of natural virtue from him. It seemed like I needed glasses too. I couldn't help feeling somewhat depressed by this sudden revelation. And so after we took them up on their offer for dinner and stayed around to chat once we'd finished eating...
いつの間にかすっかり遅くなっちゃったな。
This is a fancy-looking church. I suddenly realized that it was just before 9. It wasn't particularly late for me, but it probably was for the church.
じゃあ私たちそろそろおいとましますから。もう帰るの？もっとゆっくりしてけばいいのに。
これ以上厚かましいのもなんなんで、神父さんもこのありさまだし。
Likely due to some prior misfortune or other, Father Tarifa gulped down his wine and was now passed out in a heap.
情けない人。泣きながら寝ちゃってるね。本当にいつまで経っても子供で困るわ。
Oh shit, she opened her eyes. Did her hair color change, or am I just imagining stuff? The female brigade showed no mercy.
藤井君も綾瀬さんも今日はいろいろとごめんなさいね。今後は彼もここで暮らすようになるからまた迷惑をかけるかもしれないけれど。いいえ、そんな迷惑なんかしてないですよ。私面白い人好きですから。あんまり甘くすると一緒にお風呂入ってくれとか言い出すよ。
And that is your cue to kick him in the dick.
それはさすがにちょっと嫌かも。
I don't know, is it blasphemous to kick a priest in the dick? Nah, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
だってよかったね、藤井君。
I wasn't really sure what she meant by glad, but I decided to nonchalantly change the topic.
でも、なんでまた神父さんはこっちに戻ってきたんですか？確かメキシコの辺境に飛ばされたとか言ってたけど。
それはつまりいろいろあって。最近はこの辺りも物騒でしょ。正直女の二人住まいっていうのも怖かったから。
なるほど。
Imuru and sister Lisa both witnessed the body of the first victim directly. No matter how stout-hearted or rather disconnected they may have been, it was only natural to be scared by something like that. This might sound sacrilegious, but just because they lived in a church didn't mean that God would protect them.
こんな人でもいれば何かの役に立つかなと思ったのよ。
I mean, possibly, he has connections.
でもガードにしちゃちょっと頼りない気がしますけどね。
じゃあ藤井君が泊まり込んで私たちを守ってくれるの？あら、いいわねそれ。そうしてくれると私も嬉しかったりするんだけど。
Way to put me on the spot.
何よその顔。
お前こそなんだその顔。
Seriously, what was up with that really dirty look? Sister Lisa chuckled to herself as she watched Kasumi and I exchange a silent glare.
ごめんなさい。冗談だから本気にしないで。藤井君は綾瀬さんの専属ガードなんだっけ？
別にそんなことはないですけどね。
I mean, the girl can protect herself, especially if she gets supernatural powers.
またまた照れない照れない。
I wasn't embarrassed though. She is, on the other hand.
お前もな、そこで黙るなよ、うさんくさい。
うさんくさい？はいはい。もうそういうの見飽きたから、それ以上はよそでやって。藤井君も彼女単純なんだからからかわないの。単純ってもしかして私のことバカだと思ってないですか？
You said it, not me.
きっと気のせい。
お前が短気なだけなんだよ。
See, now that I can kind of agree with. Heaving a sigh, I looked to Father Tarifa. Unlike everyone else, he was flat out on the floor.
このざまじゃ寝室まで運ぶの大変でしょ。俺がやるんで部屋を教えてください。
あら、本当に？ごめんなさい。助かるわ。
構いませんよ。悪いけどかすみ、先に出て待っててくれ。
わかった。じゃあ礼拝堂で待ってるから。
The girls then left the room. After seeing them off, I proceeded to carry the drunk Father Tarifa on my back.
よっと。
Wow, he was a lot heavier than I thought. He may have been thin, but it seemed like his height corresponded to his weight. This would have really been hard on Himuro and Sister Lisa.
たく、聖職者が酔っ払うなよ。
I decided not to think about what would happen if he threw up on me or something. Holy puke! As I voiced a few grumbles with him on my back, Sister Lisa opened the door for me. Thank you.
こっちよ、藤井くん。ついてきて。
Man, no matter how many times I've visited this place, I never ceased to be amazed by just how huge of a church it was.
本当にありがとう。助かっちゃった。
Don't worry about it. I took a breather after climbing a staircase at the end of a long hall up to the 3rd floor, then tossed Father Tarifa into his room. Talk about hard labor. They'd probably change him out of his clothes, but I was in no mood to stay and watch that. Instead, decided to make a hasty exit. Besides, Kasumi and Himuro must have grown tired of waiting for me by now.
藤井さん、私あなたとは仲良くなれそうな気がしますよ。またぜひ遊びに来てくださいね。
Maybe when you sober up, pal. What?
もう目が覚めたんですか、神父バレリア。
当然ですよ。私酔うのも冷めるのも早いってあなたも知ってるじゃないですか。
Wait, seriously? Wait, I feel like I'm just being I feel like I'm being tricked here.
まだ説得力に欠けますね。どうぞお休みになってください。あまり聞き分けがないようですと、ベッドに縛り付けてしまいますよ。
That's kind of terrifying. Father Tarifa's alcohol-flushed face went white as a wax model in the blink of an eye.
さあ、いい子ですから、おとなしく寝てください。なんです？
いや、それだけはご勘弁を。で、藤井さん、見てないで助けてくださいよ。
What the hell do you want me to do?
ごめんなさいね、藤井くん。もうちょっとだけ待っててちょうだい。
Why do I feel like the idea of a lullaby is actually completely different?
ああ、神よ、なぜ我を見捨てたも。
Sister Lisa took Father Tarifa back to his room as the latter let out a scream like he was being dragged to the depths of hell. I found it hard to keep up with them, so I just stood there slack-jawed for a while. Eventually, Sister Lisa came back out covered in a vat of blood.
お待たせしちゃったわね、藤井くん。まったくあの人ったら本当に全然変わらないんだから困ったものだわ。
You scare me. Just saying. Despite what she had just said, Sister Lisa didn't look bothered at all. Rather, she felt like a mother dealing with a problem child.
神父さんとは長い付き合いなんですか？
ええ、私の一番古い友人の一人なの。あんな感じでちょっと困った人だけど、いいところもちゃんとあるのよ。
Sister Lisa, Lisa Brenner, produced a warm smile. To Himuro, she was like a friend, a sister, and a mother all in one. I was apparently not what you'd call a sociable guy, but this woman was an exception. Seeing her smile alone, resembling that of the Virgin Mary, helped me cheer up. Thinking about how Father Tarifa was paralyzed by that exact same smile, I couldn't help but feel pity for him.
まあどう見ても悪者には見えない感じの人ですね。先輩もああ言ってるけど、なんだかんだで神父さんのことが好きなんでしょ？
そうね。彼女はあれで照れ屋だからきっと恥ずかしがってるのよ。それにね。
Sister Lisa beckoned me with a smile. What was she up to?
彼女もうすぐ誕生日なの。バレリア、神父様を呼び戻したのはそういう理由からなのよ。
Oh.
へえ。
Her birthday? I didn't know that. Huh.
いつなんです？
12月25日、クリスマスよ。覚えておいてね。
What are the odds?
わかりました。
But wow, to think that she was born on that day, huh? A girl born on Christmas living in a church. God must have been really looking after her. Then again, Maybe he retracted that kindness after hearing her say she'd graciously punch Jesus.
よかったらその日は一緒に彼女を祝ってくれると嬉しいんだけど。
I'd have to look at my schedule first.
いいですよ。かすみにも言っときます。
本当？ありがとう、藤井君。
She then tugged on my sleeve, making me realize she was almost as tall as me. Bringing her face close to mine, she...
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Did she just...
感謝の気持ちよ。だからあまり深く考えないで。
はあ。
I scratched my still wet cheek. Well, that did leave me a bit surprised, but
じゃあそういうことにします。
I'm gonna go leave, and I think I need to go call the police.
こりゃレアも綾瀬さんも大変ね。
Huh? She might have said that with a wry smile, but I was still quite happy about Sister Lisa's frank expression of thanks. And I wasn't as blind to what was going on around me as she might have thought. I was just not very expressive with my emotions.
それじゃあ俺帰りますから。
911.
ええ、よければ下まで送りましょうか。
Nope!
遠慮しときますよ。さっきので俺ちょっと舞い上がってますから。
まあ。
It was quite an out-of-character line for me to drop, but I said stupid things because I happened to recall something stupid. Though that said, it doesn't look like Sister Lisa was all that disappointed, judging from her reaction.
硬いのか柔らかいのかよくわからない子ね、相変わらず。
Assuming she meant that as a compliment. After parting with Sister Lisa, I started walking down the empty hallway. I had thought about this earlier, but this church really was huge. It had put a school or a hotel to shame. I wasn't sure if the architectural style was Gothic or Romanesque, or whatever. But from a bird's eye view, the building apparently had the shape of a cross. A rather orthodox structure, if I was being frank. It was simply way too much space for 3 people. It must have been hell to clean. That's nice word choice. Not to mention lonely with all these empty rooms. I wondered how Sister Lisa and Himuro felt about that. It was better than when it was just the 2 of them, but I didn't think Father Tarifa would be much help. In fact, a place this huge would normally have at least 10 or 20 nuns. Although, in that case they probably wouldn't have allowed a man in. Feeling a bit giddy, I shook my head. Maybe carrying around the completely wasted Father Tarifa made me a little drunk as well. Kasumi and Himuro were probably waiting for me at the chapel. I didn't know what they'd say if I kept them waiting for too long, so I decided to get a move on. That said, I was a guy, and thus full of adventurer's spirit in my own way. Surely 5 of 10 minutes of conducting my own exploration wouldn't hurt anyone. I figured they'd allow me to wander around so long as I didn't go peeking into any rooms. I didn't know about God, but Himuro and Sister Lisa probably wouldn't get mad. And so, I decided to explore around a bit. Oh, of course she did. Still, I wasn't expecting to stumble upon anything amazing. Plot twist, you find the sword completely covered in blood. They're the killers! After walking around as much as I could, I went back down the stairs. I'd already kind of figured, but this church really was shaped like a cross. Bringing up my mental map of the church as I walked, I realized that the altar located in the upper part of the Latin cross was right below me. In other words, this was the tip, and I'd reached the end of my little one-man excursion. I was about to turn around and head there when...
あれ藤井さんじゃないですか。
Hi? Why the hell did this guy just have to appear out of nowhere?
どうしました？あなたは礼拝堂に行かれたものだとばかり思ってましたが。
Okay, you caught me. I was kind of just wandering around because I got a little bored.
いや。
He addressed me in a neutral tone, yet I still found myself somewhat taken aback. True, I've been wandering around for a while, but it should have been physically and chronologically impossible for him to cut me off.
忍者屋敷ですか、この教会は。
I mean, you might have teleportation abilities.
え？あ、これはすみません。驚かせてしまいましたか。
You could say that.
どうやってこんなところに？
秘密の抜け道です。
Hold it. What? This place really was a trick house, wasn't it?
教会とは
Trick
大概
church.
そういう作りになっているんですよ。知りませんでしたか？
Seriously? I wasn't. But if Father Tarifa said so, then perhaps it was true.
は
I breathed a sigh of exasperation.
あ、それはともかく復活早いね。シスターからどうやって逃げてきたわけ？
まあ彼女は生真面目な人ですからね。騙すのはそう難しくないんですよ。水が欲しいとか言ってその隙に。
Genius.
でもまだ逃げ回ってる最中ですから黙っていてくださいね。今見つかったら私半殺しにされちゃいますから。
Yeah, it's possible.
俺はいいけど神父が嘘ついたらダメなんじゃ。
ですからご内密にお願いしますよ。シスターにも神様にも。
I'm not sure I can promise that.
で藤井さんはこんなところで一体何を？
なんていうか迷ったみたいで。
I lied on instinct, even though I didn't really need to. By the time I regretted my actions, it was already too late.
本当は礼拝堂に行きたかったんだけど、こんなところに出てきちゃって、悪いけど道教えてくれないかな、神父さん。
構いませんよ。しかしあなたも私に劣らずなかなか方向音痴のようですね。
Father Tarifa produced a beaming smile, seemingly happy to have met a kindred spirit of sorts. Not exactly the best thing to find camaraderie over, but there was no way I could tell him the truth at this point.
さ、神父さん。
はい。礼拝堂まで案内するんでしたよね。
いや、その前に一つ質問。
I glanced over at the door Father Tarifa had emerged from.
この教会って他にも抜け道みたいなのがあったりするわけ？
は？そんなことに興味がおありなんですか？
Maybe.
多少。
If there were, I figured it'd be cool to have him show me.
確かに他にもいくつかありますが、そう楽しいものではないですよ。そもそも脱出口の類ですから、陰気ですしね。
脱出って何から？
Probably from Lisa.
敵です。
Oh. The way he answered right away bothered me a bit. What enemies?
なんというかですね。教会というのは古来から籠城場所に使われることが多いので、その名残ですよ。半ば建築様式の一環になっていると言いますか。ともかく起源が起源ですから、あまり雰囲気のいいものじゃありません。幽霊とか出そうですよ。平気ですか？幽霊。
Ghost, you say?
苦手。
うん。でしたらここらで探検はやめておきなさい。元気がいいのは結構ですが、古い建物には時に良くないものも混じります。
はい。
He must have seen through my lies somehow. I figured he wasn't a priest just for show.
さあ、それでは行きましょう。あまり女性を待たせるのも悪いですしね。
Despite having said that, there was something oddly disconcerting about the way Father Tarifa carried himself, almost like he was trying to flee from here.
どうもごちそうさまでした。それじゃあ気をつけて帰ってね。
After once again thanking her for the dinner, Kasumi and I decided to leave.
二人ともこの辺りの夜道は暗いから明るいところまで送らせてくれないかしら。
シスター、それはもしかして私に行けと？
ええ、そうですよ。どうやら元気が有り余っていらっしゃるようですし。
しかしですね、私などがいたところで何の役にも立たないと思うのですが。
縦代わりくらいなら十分果たせるんじゃないかしら。
Despite having said something quite ominous, Sister Lisa's lips curled into a wide smile. Father Tarifa turned pale enough that I was expecting him to faint any second, but... Well, you reap what you sow and all that jazz.
一応男手なら足りてるから気を使わなくてもいいですよ。そんなに遠いわけでもないし。それに神父さんが盾になるのは先輩とシスターのためなんでしょ？
そうです。その通り。それに私、実は長旅の疲労が溜まっていまして、 お役に立てそうもありません。
Well, to be fair, in your defense, you literally just arrived.
ああ、残念だな。悲しいな。やっぱり旅費をケチって安い飛行機に乗ったのがまずかったのかな。シートがどうにも小さくて、こう体をずっと丸めてたから節々が痛いんですよ。
That's cool, man. You gotta think about the economy. That shit's kind of expensive.
じじくさいね。
実際皆さんよりは年ですからね。
You make a fair point. The priest spoke in a pitiable tone while purposely wiping his eyes. Sister Lisa merely heaved an exasperated sigh.
ま、腰痛とか二日酔いとか気をつけて。先輩は風呂とか着替えとか気をつけて。シスターは胃腸薬と頭痛薬を欠かさずに。俺たちは幽霊と殺人犯に気をつけて帰りますから。さようなら。
また明日。うん。バイバイ。
これからもレアと仲良くしてやってね。
Well, you don't have to ask me. Sister Lisa's motherly... Well, she was Himuro's mother figure, but still. Remark prompted an awkward smile from me as I gave a light nod and turned to leave. However...
藤井さん、すみません。言い忘れていたことがありまして、少しだけよろしいでしょうか。
Sure?
俺に
I turned around to face the priest after he had called out to me.
はい、申し訳ありませんが。綾瀬さん、彼をしばらくお借りしてもよろしいでしょうか。時間は取らせませんので。
私がいたらダメなんですか？
そういうわけではないですが、いえ、そういうことになるんですかね。ご理解いただけると助かります。
なんかそこはかとない疎外感を覚えますよ。
男同士の話ってことだろ。
Kasumi still didn't look satisfied, so I placed a hand on her shoulder and jerked my chin.
ちょっと先で待っててくれ。すぐ終わるから。
いいけど、ペッチな話じゃないでしょうね。
Come now, I'm a gentleman. Why would I do that?
そんなの知るかよ。
どうなんですか、神父様。
綾瀬さん、私は一応神父ですよ。
Yeah, that is certainly not helping your case.
女の子と一緒にお風呂入るのが好きな神父様。
And good on you for calling him out on that.
ですね、何か誤解をなされているようですが。
Come on, you pervert. Get over here. We gotta talk.
もういいから。お前もいちいち絡むなよ。
As Kasumi was getting too loud for comfort, I waved my hand to shoo her off.
じゃあなるべく早く済ましてよ。私だって怖いんだからね。
わかってるよ。目の届く範囲にいればいいだろ。
Convinced at long last, Kasumi trotted off to about 10 meters away. Now then, what did the priest want to discuss?
手短に頼むよ。知ってると思うけど、あいつすごい短気だから。
ええ、分かっています。ありがとう。それで話というのは他でもない、あなたと綾瀬さんのことなんですが。
Huh?
お二人とも生まれはこの町で？
違うけど、それが何？
I found myself taken aback by his unexpected question. Why did he go out of his way to ask me that?
俺もかすみも今の学校に入学するときこっちに越してきた口だけど。
そうですか。いや、失礼。どうやら今あまり良くないことが町で起きていると聞いたので、もしもこの町の生まれでないのならと。
Oh. Father Tarifa weaved his words in an unclear voice, his expression turning sour. In other words...
田舎に帰った方がいいんじゃないかって。勘弁してよ。
ですが。
ごめん、ちょっと待って。
Well, great. I scratched my head trying to choose my words carefully.
学校が休校してるわけじゃないんだし、そんなことできないよ。俺、ただでさえ日数足りてないんだから。心配してくれるのはありがたいけど、これでも一応用心はしてるんだし。
Just trying to do what we can.
一応とはどの程度で？失礼ながら認識が甘いように思われますが。
食い下がるね。
Quite. I felt a bit surprised. Why was he so worried?
先輩も休校にならない件で怒ってたけど、そんなに危ないと思うならそっちこそって話だろ。俺たちの心配なんかしてないで。
それは私は神に仕える身ですから。
十字架で追い払えるのは吸血鬼だけなんじゃなかったっけ？
I doubted that being a priest or a clergyman would ward off the killer's blade. In fact, it would only make him a more likely target.
心配するなとは言わないけど、他人のことばかり気にしてると自分がおろそかになるんじゃない？これでも俺、そっちの心配もしてるんだから。
In short, having someone else excessively worry about you only made you more concerned about them. Putting yourself first was of utmost importance. I got the feeling the world wouldn't be functioning so well if it weren't any other way. If everything would have likely end up one-sided and incomplete. Upon hearing my admittedly rude remarks, Father Trifa made a troubled expression, his lips forming a gentle smile.
参りましたね。私の古い友人にもあなたと同じようなことを言った人がいましたよ。彼は残念なことにそういう人ほど創生しやすい。生きる速度が私のようなものとは違うんでしょうね。おかげでよく置いてけぼりを食らいます。ですから。
ちょっとストップ。やめてくれよ、そういうの。
That was some ill-omened stuff. He sounded like an old geezer. Seriously, what made Father Trifa and Kasumi think that I was the kind of guy who'd die young? I mean, I did try to be a pacifist and everything.
だいたい俺は自分を第一に考えてるって言ってるのに。
そういう人ほどいざという時に事故を顧みないものなんですよ。危険な局面に置いて逃げること、または誰かに助けてもらうことを良しとしない。美観の問題ですが、あなたはそういう人のように見受けられます。違いますか
？Okay, sure, I was guilty of that, but...
結局話っていうのはそういうこと？悪いけど説教ならミサの時にしてくれよ。なんだったら顔出すから。
いえ、そうではなく、私は。
ちょっとレン、いつまで話してんのよ。
Alright.
ああ。
And there it was.
ってわけで、なんか短気なやつが怒鳴ってるから、その話はまた今度。神父さんも俺の心配してる暇があったら、シスターにいじめられないように気をつけなよ。
Yeah.
それじゃ。
The atmosphere was getting quite stiff, so Kasumi's short temper was honestly a blessing in disguise. Father Trifa was quite the oddball, but he certainly liked preaching. No wonder he was a priest. Either way, dealing with people like that had never been my forte. However...
藤井さん、最後に一つ。あなたは先ほど、田舎に帰らないとおっしゃった。
Parents. Oh. What were those?
心配も何もあったことないよ。俺が赤ん坊の頃に死んだって聞いてる。
そうですか。これは申し訳ない。失言で。
いや。
I did not mean to do that time. I just kind of froze for a second. Parents or not, I just couldn't find it in me to feel sad over the deaths of complete strangers whose faces I'd never even seen. I wasn't a cold-hearted, unfeeling bastard or anything. Rather, I figured it had more to do with human psychology.
では、会いたいと思いますか？もしそれを叶える方法があるとしたら。
What?
質問が増えてるよ、神父さん。
I met his question with a bitter smile. How typical of a clergyman. Wanting to be reunited with the dead.
そんな気持ちの悪いこと思わないし願わない。そういうのを望む奴は頭がおかしい。
Driven mad by love, thinking too lightly of death? I saw no beauty in that line of thinking. In fact, I found it extremely repulsive. People once lost could never be brought back, and that was exactly why we treasured them. So whatever came back had no value whatsoever. It was no different from equating human life to trash.
墓から這い出てくるのは何であれゾンビだよ。親でも友達でも恋人でも、 そんな気持ち悪いものには変えられないし、変えちゃいけない。俺はそう思うけど。
Hmm.
Oh, he opened his eyes.
なるほど。確かに、あなたのおっしゃる通りかもしれませんね。
Oh.
重ねて失礼。それではまた、ミサに来ていただけるのでしたら、続きはその時に。
わかったよ。
Well, I considered him a nice enough guy and everything, but talking to him just made me feel all uneasy inside. Man, I was really terrible at dealing with these kind of people.
さて。
Hmm? Father Tarifa breathed a light sigh and, wearing a troubled expression, watched the young man walk off into the distance. He had only intended to make some small talk, but it appeared he'd gotten caught up in the conversation. The lights in the chapel were already out, indicating that Lisa and Teresia had likely returned to their own rooms. They were treating him rather coldly, but not much could be done about that. For now, that was indeed the more convenient way for things to be.
しかしまあ、正直肝を冷やしましたね。ただの釜かけだったのですが、まったくこれは。
The priest's troubled smile widened to a masochistic grin as he reflected back on that prior conversation. His shoulders wouldn't cease trembling. Indeed, the departed could never return to life, nor should the living wish for it to happen. The dead would rather return to the earth, the living would mourn and pray. Most would no doubt label that as common sense. But the world was an intricate web of masks, and the true intentions lurking behind them. Two forms of common sense, one rooted in morals, the other birthed by sentimental arguments, would clash from time to time. In this case, which side would be the minority in the simplest sense? Let us assume that our friend had died. Certainly neither we nor the deceased must have wished for this outcome. Then, what had to be done? Even as we suffered from nightmares each and every day, even as the lamentations of the dead tormented us to the point of insanity, could one still cling to morals in spite of that? Yes. For instance, what about merely thinking it? A convenient delusion, a cliched miracle. One could consider it infantile or ridicule it as stupid. Yet even as they labeled it sacrilegious, blasphemous, or taboo beyond belief, didn't most people wish for their loved ones to come back?
あなたはどう思いますか、レオンハルト。
Accompanied by the howl of the wind, the girl approached the priest from behind. It appeared she had witnessed the whole thing from beginning to end. She had no presence at all, but the two of them likely maintained an unspoken bond. Father Tarifa showed no particular sign of being surprised at all.
どうとはつまり彼の意見に対してですか？
ええ。何かしら感じるところがありましたかね。
別に何も。思想は個人の自由です。
つまり気分は害していないとおっしゃる。怖いですね。冗談ですよ。ともかく私としては助かりました。あなたが抑えてくれたのはもとよりカインに聞かれなかっただけでも僥幸です。あれはいささか手に負えない。
であれば不用意な発言は控えていただきたいと思います。あなたは少し昔からいたずらが過ぎる。
確かにこれは宦官の至りですね。以後気をつけるといたしましょう。
Rifa sounded a lenient chuckle while readjusting his glasses. Sighing, the girl proceeded to give him a sidelong glance.
無礼を承知で言わせてもらえば軽挙妄動ではないでしょうか。中の彼女たちにしてもそういつまでも騙されてはくれないでしょう。ただでさえあなたの魂は巨大すぎます。本来ならもういくらか場が整うまでシャンバラに入るべきではなかったと思いますが。
それは前にも言ったでしょう。副資料閣下の砲術は私ごときの侵入でひび割れるほど脆い代物ではありませんよ。まあ勇み足だったのは認めますがね。 我々には過去があります。若いあなたにはわからないかもしれませんが、少しはそれを信じなさい。
カゴ、もしかして神のですか？
いいえ、私の神はもういません。では何のという指摘もあるでしょうが、とりあえず今そんなことはどうでもいい。ただやるべきことをやるべき時に。リザとテレジアにはまた嫌われてしまうでしょうが、これも務めなればやむなしといったところでしょう。私の言いたいことはわかりますね。
はい。
結構でしたらば行きなさい。現場の判断はあなたに任せますが、ベイとマレウスがやりすぎるようなら止めるように。あの少年、どうもきな臭い。うまく言えませんが、何か良くないものがついている。まあこのシャンバラはおかしな人間が生まれやすいし集まりやすい。当たり外れはともかくとして、網にかかれば試すことにもなるでしょう。結果何が釣れるかは分かりませんが。
それ次第で臨機応変。了解しました、ゲイ
頼みましたよ。あなたには期待している。
Following a light nod, the girl turned to leave. However, in sharp contrast with her otherwise courteous demeanor, the way she carried herself appeared to suggest a clearly rebellious will. Merely exchanging words with the man seemed to make her sick.
やれやれ、どうも嫌われていますね。
But that too felt only natural. While the priest's heart bled at the notion of receiving the young maiden's distaste, he had no time to waste on bettering their relations. For indeed he had many a task to attend to, desires to fulfill, goals to achieve, a craving that burned bright in his chest, never to be extinguished. A sentiment so unlike him, both as a man of God as well as one in his position, and yet...
残念ながら私は俗物なのですよ。ネモアンテモルテムベアトゥス。そんなざれ言、かけらも信じられないのでね。
Only after death can one find him, for I cannot find it in myself to believe in such hogwash. Indeed, he had many a task to attend to, for in order to realize those fairy tales of the young and fair, at least one demon was required to labor tirelessly in the background, away from prying eyes. Time was of the essence, for those devils in human skin would soon return. In order to prepare for the coming of that day, the priest would take all the measures he deemed necessary. And so tonight's opera would no doubt turn out to be one worthy of remembrance. Huh.
でもさ、あの神父様素敵だよね。お父さんみたいな感じがして。
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Father No Shame. Father No Shame. Wait. Let's make that a title. There we go. Father No Shame. That is your name from now on. Alright, so we finally got to see who the blonde priest guy was, and apparently his name is Valeria Tarifa. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's just pronounced Tarifa, but I keep pronouncing it Tarifa because it just sounds, well, better, I guess. Although I think I should probably stick to just calling him Valeria, because Valeria sounds like a fucking cool name. Okay. So, our main cast actually finally got to meet this supposed priest guy who has connections. I wonder what his role into this is. I think at one point she did refer to him as His Eminence, so he and the blonde god dude must clearly be one and the same. If I had to guess. I mean, they both got long blonde hair. They're I'd say they're probably the same person. Or maybe he's like an avatar of him, possibly. I don't know. But other than that, I gotta say, it was actually a good decision to finally go into DS Irae. I'm actually really liking it. I mean, despite some of the flaws that I'm already seeing, or at least flaws in my book, but other than those, so far I'm really enjoying this. It's still picking up. I'm still having a bit of trouble trying to figure out what what I can, comment on, but I will say one thing. Himuro kind of put me in the mind of a white-haired Mikasa from Attack on Titan. With the way that she was dressed there. Like, just dye her hair red, boom, Mikasa. I don't know. But that's just kind of what my thoughts are. But, ooh boy. I wonder if I'm pretty sure we're going to be meeting the person involved with the decapitations. But I wonder, I'm just trying to figure out who it could possibly be. I mean, it might be Shiro, because we haven't seen Shiro in a while. So, I don't know. But anyway, if you guys like this, be sure to let me know. I can't wait to get started on more of this. And if you guys like this, well, I think I already said what I was going to say. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is actually really good. Hello there everybody, Sabato92 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.